Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crime Stories with Yvonne. And today's case, honestly, it shook me. It's about love, jealousy, and resentment. Three emotions we all understand in some form. But in this story, they twist into something dark, really dark. We are talking about the Carnation Murders, Washington's most chilling family massacre. And let me just say, it's the kind of case that makes you question how far a grudge can really go. You know how they say love and hate are two sides of the same coin? There's actually a theory in criminology, the general strain theory, that explains how emotional pressure like resentment and perceived injustice can push someone into criminal behavior. And in this case, it feels like the textbook definition. Okay, so it all starts the day after Christmas, 2007. Judy Anderson didn't show up for work, totally out of character, and her best friend Linda started getting this awful feeling in her gut. She decides to swing by the house just to check in, and what she found, it's like something out of a nightmare. Inside the home, 6 members of the Anderson family, Judy, her husband Wayne, their son Scott's wife Erica, and their 2 little kids, Olivia and Nathan, had all been murdered. Yeah, you heard me. 6 family members. Now, here's the thing. Carnation, Washington, tiny town, like just over 2,000 people, one of those places where everybody knows everybody. Violent crime there was basically unheard of, and sociologically speaking, in towns like that, there's this feeling of collective order. It's based on Durkheim theory of social cohesion, where tight-knit communities naturally regulate behavior through relationships and shared norms. So when something this horrific happens in a place like Carnation, it doesn't just shake people, it rattles their whole sense of reality. And the only surviving member, Michelle Anderson, Judy and Wayne's daughter, she lived just down the driveway in a trailer with her boyfriend Joseph. So here's what we know about Michelle. While her brother Scott had this seemingly perfect life, career, wife, 2 kids, Michelle was struggling. She and Joseph were living rent-free on her parents' property in a beat-up trailer, no real jobs, no direction, and she felt like the outcast, like Scott was the golden child. She even claimed Scott owed her over $40,000, money she said he never paid back. Meanwhile, her parents had started asking her and Joseph to pay rent, and I get it. You're already feeling overlooked. That can feel like betrayal. But still, what happens next? There's just no justification. On Christmas Eve, instead of joining the family for dinner, Michelle and Joseph showed up at the house with guns, 2 of them. Michelle tries to shoot her father, but her gun jams, so Joseph steps in, pulls the trigger, and Wayne drops dead instantly. Judy runs in, and Joseph shoots her too. They then try to clean up the scene using towels and cleaning supplies, like they actually thought they could erase what just happened, and then they wait. This part still blows my mind. 45 minutes later, Scott and Erica and their 2 little kids, they show up, probably thinking they're about to have a cozy family dinner. Michelle shoots Scott in the neck. Erica gets shot twice. She crawls to the phone, dials 911, but Joseph finds her before she can say much, and just like that, they silence her too. Now, here's where it just becomes absolutely heartbreaking. The kids, 5-year-old Olivia and 3-year-old Nathan. They didn't scream, they didn't run. Michelle said she couldn't bring herself to shoot them, but Joseph could. He said it was an act of mercy. Mercy. And I can't even process that. Nathan was literally playing with the broken batteries from the phone his mom used to call for help when Joseph shot him. It's almost too much to say out loud. After that, they lock the front gate and just walk away like nothing happened. When the police responded to the 911 call, the gate was locked. They couldn't see anything from the outside and didn't force entry. Michelle and Joseph had bought themselves time, but only a little. 2 days later, they returned to the crime scene. They are just driving by, acting weird. Police notice this. They bring them in for questioning. And Michelle cracks fast. Full confession through tears. Joseph follows. Both are charged with 6 counts of first-degree murder, which, for those who don't know, it means it was premeditated, planned, and intentional. It was not a crime of passion. It was a decision. Now get this, prosecutors wanted the death penalty. Honestly, so did a lot of people, but after years of legal delays, a judge ruled it out. Instead, in 2013, Michelle and Joseph were both sentenced to life in prison. No chance of parole. To this day, the town of Carnation hasn't fully recovered. The house is still there, the trailer, the shed, just sitting in silence, a constant reminder of what happened. And the most haunting part, there was no one left to bury them, no family left to mourn, just friends and a community asking why. So here's the question I keep turning over in my mind. How much pain, how much resentment does it take to murder your own blood? Is it mental illness? Is it built up rage? Is it both? Let me know what you think in the comments, because this is one of those stories that just sticks with you. And if this story stayed with you too, you'll want to check out the next case we are covering. Let's just say betrayal runs even deeper there. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay curious, and take care of the people you love. Bye.